My name is Klelija Zhivkovikj and I come from North Macedonia. I'm a transdisciplinary designer. I've been formally trained in several design disciplines, so industrial design, graphic design, web design, and also, or I guess I should say UX, UI design nowadays. Web design is kind of out of the game now. And also social design. And early on in my career, I think I was even in high school when I started being an apprentice at Press to Exit Project Space, an organization from North Macedonia, which is now a partner on this project, and also an organization that now I am a proud team member of. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm here in Peć today. When I started as an apprentice in Press to Exit Project Space, I was really I benefited so greatly from having all the support and encouragement to not only follow my interests, but to try to integrate all the things that I know, my personality and everything that interests me, and kind of develop my practice from there. So to not try to fit into existing formats, but rather to create my own format. And this is kind of how I've actually functioned since then. A few years ago, I decided that I actually wanted to become a coach in the creative industries. And the reason why I decided that was because I really felt the urge to have a group of people with whom I can discuss my ideas and expose kind of my ideas to other people who are not already in the creative industry. So I started teaching at the Graphic Design Academy at a company in Skopje, where I get to teach students who are only now beginning to study design, so not students who have studied already design or worked as designers before. And so if I combine all of these experiences together, and also all the other experiences that I've had working both in the independent arts and culture scene, but also in the creative industries, I would say that one of the main barriers that I've come across is that there is a tendency to micromanage creative processes. And I don't think that real creativity is something you manage. I think creativity, the creative process, is something you participate in, rather than even your own creative process is something you participate in and not something you can just decide to start and end. It's something that happens and you choose if you want to take part or not. So I think that many industries and also the many educational formats would benefit greatly from removing the need to project manage creative processes and allow them to not have this very specific product-driven dynamic, but rather to allow the outcome of a creative process to be maybe sometimes even nothing, you know, just thinking or just considering or just wondering. And one of the greatest things that I think I can identify as a success is that the kind of rise of informal education, both as a business model and as a funding source for organizations, has really opened up a new space for having a discussion or creating discourse about what creative disciplines can grow into or how they can expand. Because I think the very kind of strict institutional formats that have traditionally housed creative disciplines have only allowed for some kind of things, and now everything is opening up. And I think it's really important to take action and become really active in creating a very open and inclusive and booming creative industry in Europe, hopefully.